My name's Yifei. I started volunteering at the museum in December 2017. When I first signed up, I was just a volunteer for the Future Park exhibit. I was mainly helping kids figure out how to colour in all of the cars, trucks, planes they were given, how to scan it in and be able to play with it on the big interactive screen. The best thing for me was also seeing all the adults have a really good time and like colouring in their own cars, their own planes, scanning them in, making their own 3D kind of cars and things to take home. So basically that was so much fun, and I said, I'm doing this from now on. Even if it's not apparent at first sight, there's something in the museum for everyone. There was a men's fashion exhibit, so I gave lots of tours for that, and that was actually one of the exhibits I liked the most. I really enjoyed the Star Wars exhibit. I took my family to go see it very early on, and my dad, who's never into museums, he doesn't really like the whole arts thing, science thing, that's not his thing. He likes action movies, and he was taking photos the whole way through of the different costumes, and he was telling me about seeing the movies for the first time and just giving me all of this commentary throughout the exhibit, and I just love that so much. There are so many different things in this world that are of interest to everyone, regardless of who you are. And yeah, so the Star Wars exhibit was amazing. My favorite part of the museum and why I keep coming back is just people from different ages, from different backgrounds, with different knowledge, with different interests. And so I've been able to teach kids how to knit, how to make pom-poms, showing them the story of Apollo 11 with this big, massive Lego model, and getting to see little kids really excited, learning from visitors who have so much experience that they're able to share with me. During my time as a volunteer, I've seen so many other volunteers bring their knowledge and engage with visitors so much that I know for certain that these visitors, they're going to take away this experience and remember it for many years to come. The first orientation tour I went on was with Ray, and he was able to tell me so much about the museum. I've learned so much from Christina and all of her embroidery and sewing techniques, and she's taught me so much about how to engage with different visitors, especially kids. I've loved talking to Jasmine, who works in leather making. I don't think if I didn't volunteer at the museum, I would have gone my whole life without meeting somebody who's able to work with leather. Volunteers are so important to a museum because they bring that level of engagement, and otherwise you would get a bunch of visitors moving through an exhibit and not really absorbing anything. My advice for anyone who wants to volunteer at the museum or any other institution or organization is 100% go for it. So if you want to and you're like planning for it, things like that, then my advice would be to, when you get there, be enthusiastic, learn as much as you can, ask as many questions as you can. I came into volunteering at this museum without a background in science, textiles, engineering, technology, any of those things. And I thought I didn't have any kind of experience really to share with the museum or any of the visitors, but what you learn when you volunteer is the most valuable thing is your time and your enthusiasm, and if you can give as much of that as possible to a museum, then that's the best thing you can do.